Gets in his position. See, Matt, what I like about this Westerman, we talked about it for young Adam Bella in the last fight. See the way he gets his angles when he takes that half step to the right, or he slides around to his left, tries to get into position. And Culey is making the mistake of following him around, so he actually does get positioning on him. So Westerman knows what he's doing about getting positioning to drop his right hand. See, he stops. This time he's in front, but I like it when he stops and then slides off to his right and then throws the right hand. Right now he's circling to his left. But watch the way he plays. Now he comes back. Now he gets back, and the right hand's there. And that's by design. That's not just, you know, when sometimes we're watching fights and describing it for our viewers, you just say, well, it's a fight, and they're just throwing punches. But there is more to being Marcus a Queensbury fighter than what you would have in your local pub. You know, I know a lot of people are watching us in the local pubs, and I hope you're enjoying your cocktails this afternoon, because that's what we're going to be as soon as this fight's over. I love this one with the John Patterson. This is round number 4. Again, sliding around to his left is Dale Westerman. Westerman in the white trunks. Had Culey down on the first round and had him down hard. And at the very tail end of the first and second round, he came on strong again. And again, Culey's trying to be busy, but he's making a lot of mistakes, and that he enters into that danger zone so many times without throwing any punches. See, here he comes again. He just waltzes in, and doesn't throw. Now Westerman gets himself in position and cuts loose. Digging body shot, nothing there for Culey. Nice stiff jab by Westerman, and it's there. I think Westerman backs straight out that time. I like the things that I'm seeing by Westerman. Sometimes he backs straight out, sometimes he comes out at an angle, then he sets himself up. Notice when he comes into the kill zone, he's throwing. And that's for you young fighters that are watching. That's what you want to be doing. You can get caught like that. If you linger in there, you throw and get out. Angelo Dundee, the great trainer of Muhammad Ali and guys like Ray Leonard and even fighters to the present. Come in, let your barrage go and get out of there. Hit and don't get hit. That's the idea in the prize ring. As the bell ends the 4th round, it's pretty good boxing.
And another round, you would have to say, for Dale Westerman using his boxing skills to again take the points on the scorecards in this battle for the OPBF Heavyweight Championship against Brett Culey. What if people wouldn't have thought that Culey would still be here after what happened in the first 2 rounds, but he is back at top of the action. There's a beautiful jab there from Westerman, right on the face of Culey, setting him back on his heels, digging to the body there. So evading the left hand opposite punch. A very fine boxer is Dale Westerman. Culey just having trouble dealing with those boxing skills, and of course having trouble with the power too of the defending champion. So we set ourselves for the 5th round.
All right, here we go, round number 5. Janelle Caradona, Tony Caradona, our promoter's wife, for a beautiful birthday party for him yesterday. She said, hey, you mentioned everybody else. Don't forget my mother Barbara and the kids, Danielle, Jared, Christina, and Stephen. Send my love along to them. So we've done all our jobs now. We mentioned every friend that Tony Caradona has. I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Matt Brooks and Paul Upham. Our principals in there are Dale Westerman, who has things going his way through 4 rounds. We're in round number 5 against Brett Culey, who's got to pick up the pace. He's got to try and get Westerman off. Now, do I have any ideas of what he needs to do? One thing he needs to do is dip. One thing he doesn't want to do is enter this kill zone without throwing punches, because every time he does that, he gets countered. So try to get your angle, try to dip and come in and throw some shots to the body. Try to get those hands down of Westerman, who's had nothing but success. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. He did it one time in the last round. He's got the idea. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart fighter, is Brett. Don't forget, Brett won the last outing. And I understand Westerman was ahead in most of that fight, Matt, and then Culey caught him. Is that the way it went?
I think pretty much it was very similar to this fight, Colonel. I think Westerman was leading and dominating the fight, and then out of nowhere, Culey, just using his power, just stopped the fight basically with one punch.
Well, Culey looks like such a strong guy. He's got the look of a guy that spent a lot of time in the gym lifting weights, and he's got that great looking upper body. Sometimes in late rounds of fights, to have a body like that isn't the best. Westerman has what I call almost a perfect body. He looks a little thick around the middle, but that's all right. Sometimes it's just body. You know, if the guys put the time in training and running and in the gym, to have a body like that is not negative. It's just that we're so attuned to the beautiful sculptured body of weightlifters and models and whatnot, but that's not always the case for prize fighters. I mean, Ali, you've never had the rip the stomach muscles. He had and Jimmy Ellis, another great champ that had the long striated muscles, not big bulky muscles. Some of the guys have had success with the big bulky muscles, but they have problems in later rounds. There's a situation where I can see what happened in the first fight could happen again, where Culey catches almost Westerman rather napping and get nailed with the right hand. And if he had a little bit more power and turned his shoulder in a little bit, that could cause some problems. Culey trying to turn things around here in the 5th round, having his best round of the fight. As I say that, it's Westerman all over him again. Every time, he's hurt. He knows he's hurt. Very heavy in the heels, very loose in the knees, and Culey knows he hurt him. Bangs him.
Break it up. Come on. One of you. Hang in there. Hang in there.
His legs are gone. Look at him. He's trying to measure it to the bottom. He's there.
Break.
Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Westerman and Culey. Awesome. Master promotions at blue corner. Crusette. And the West Skyturn, of course, of the Vodafone Arena is championship boxing. Don't forget the after party. After this, it's next blue. Next blue. Have you seen that?
Westerman's going to have to watch as we set ourselves for the 6th round of this 12-round OPW Light Heavyweight Championship.
Let's see how round number 6 goes.
Box.
All right, this is round number 6. Dale Westerman in trouble at the end of the 5th round. And let's see if he's recovered. Brett Culey has a whole new confidence. You can see it in his eyes. Now, what Westerman has to do to survive this round is use his jab and stay off. He doesn't need to mix with this guy. That isn't the nature of fight. He's right on top of him again. It's an old Tier 6 brawl again.
Hang in there.
Look at this. Culey comes with the uppercut. Westerman trying to hold him off with the jab with movement. It looks like there's a cut on the bridge of the nose of Westerman. There's that attempt at a digging body shot by Culey. Culey's had success with the uppercut. Trying to time his right hand in the air on the left hook. Let's see if he can catch this guy. Notice one thing, he's not making the mistake now, Matt, of coming in without throwing punches. And let's see that. He walks right in without throwing a punch. But when he's successful coming in, he's successful coming in and throwing punches. Westerman sort of waiting, and he really needs to cruise through this round without getting hurt again. Try to get his second win. Gets a jab, looping right hand that time thrown by Culey. Culey comes with the uppercut, just catches a piece of it. He's getting a little bit more successful. There's that left hook on the inside. Now it's just a brawl again. Look at the left hand landed that time, but Culey able to gobble it up. Trying to set it up with a straight left hand. Culey seems to be stronger right now, although Westerman wants to make this a brawl. Culey jumping on him. After